list everything that you have to pay out on a monthly basis across this columnar pad. At the top of each column, put each item, whichever is the biggest one at the far left and whichever one is the smallest one at the far right. And so it was a house payment, and then it was a car payment, and then it was another payment, and another payment, and another payment. And way down on the end was a small little $12 payment. And then we said, now look at this and decide that you're going to make a game of this. In other words, right now, instead of looking at this as debt, look at it as your game of getting out of debt, your game of becoming debt-free, your game of getting a different handle of this, your game of offering a different vibration about it. And then we said, make a decision that you're going to do your best to pay as much of this as you can. And of course, you can only do what you can do. But the way you feel about it is everything. So now, make a decision that that smallest payment, no matter what it is, that you're not only going to pay it that is due, but that you're going to double it. So if you owe $12, you're going to pay $24 on that. And then you're going to say to yourself, I do my best to keep my promises to my debtor, to my commitments. And in some cases, I do twice what is expected. And with that action and with that determination, there's a shifting in your energy that causes you, for the first time in a long time, to offer a different vibration about finances. Now, how different is it? Is it different enough that $2 million will end up on your mailbox today? Probably not. But it's different enough that you feel different, and different enough that you project something different over here. In other words, all that stuff, that fortune, there is a veritable fortune waiting for you in your vibrational escrow. And by playing that game and softening the way you feel about money, you just moved a little closer in the direction of it. And it is our promise to you, you don't have to play this game very long before you start going to the mailbox in excited anticipation of the bills that are there. You find yourself being more excited about making a double payment down there than you do about buying a $500 sweater. You would say, oh, instead of that $500 sweater, beautiful it is as it is, and off in my future it is, and someday I will come and I will buy something just like that or even more beautiful at the time. But right now, I would rather take this extra money that I could put toward that, and I'd rather whittle this away and whittle this away and whittle this away. And before you know it, you have loosened up the bind of debt. And another thing that happens is, as soon as that starts loosening up, now you've opened the floodgates, because now you're not holding the money away from you, because now you are flowing to debt-free rather than toward debt. Can you feel how it works? And now money starts coming to you in surprising ways. You get rebates on things, and people rebate your insurance, and you win something at some little raffle, and you play bingo and you win, and you get an impulse to buy a lottery ticket, and it pays off, and somebody offers to take you somewhere and buy you a nice dinner, or someone offers something else to you that has dollar equivalent in some way. And suddenly you begin to notice that, hey, things have loosened up all over the place. I'm spending less, I'm making more, my debt is becoming smaller. The difference between what's coming in and what's going out is a much more comfortable place. I feel entirely different. And now the universe says, hey, how do you like that sweater? And you say, ooh, I think I'll take that home. And you don't feel guilty about it, because you do it from a place of financial balance rather than imbalance, you see. Now, you can't take the action journey of no money to plenty of money instantly. No one can. But you can take the emotional journey from fear of where you are financially to more confidence of where you are financially within a matter of minutes. And when you begin to understand that taking the emotional journey is all that is required for you to begin practicing the art of allowing what you want, then you will discover that this creative endeavor has never been about action, and it's never been about words. It's never been about talking your way into something more that you are wanting. It's never been about acting your way into a better position. It's never been about the college degree. It's never been about landing the perfect job. It's never been about the inheritance. It's never been about finding the perfect mate. It's never been about those things that you think it is about. It has only ever been about finding a way right here, right now, to feel good about who I am and where I am. You were born adoring you. That's why you sort of said to everyone, here I am, treat me good. And if you had just been able to remember that everybody else was doing exactly the same thing, then you wouldn't have expected them to stand on their head to make your world perfect. Although we have to tell you, the entire universe stands on its head to make your world perfect. Every time you ask for anything, no matter how great or small it seems to you or anyone else, it is always given. Every subtle preference or every raging desire, universal forces are lining up circumstances and events to give it to you every single time, no exceptions. So you say, then where is my stuff? And we say, it is being held in escrow for you, waiting for the moment that you align with it. And as long as you're saying, where is my stuff? I see that it's gone. I cannot find it anywhere. I've expected it, but it's not here. My neighbor is getting it. My mother is getting it. My children are getting it. Everybody's getting it, but it's not coming to me. Where is it? I demand to know where it is. We say, in your keen awareness that it's not there with you, it cannot come there with you. You might want to start softening those words. You might want to begin taking an emotional journey. Now, here's the key. Taking the emotional journey not because you're trying to get the stuff. The emotional journey because it feels better not to worry about not having the stuff than it does to worry about not having the stuff. The emotional journey because it feels better to anticipate things improving than it does to worry about things not getting better. The emotional journey because it feels good to love and it feels awful to hate. The emotional journey because it feels better now. So yes, we do teach selfishness. Because if you are not selfish enough that you care about how you feel now, right now, where all of your power is now. Not later, not once the house sells, not once you find a better one, not once your lover cleans up his act. Not once people start catering you better, not once your job improves, not once they start appreciating you more. Right now where you have all the power. You have the power to tweak your thought process to make you feel better now. And until you decide that that is the work, then you don't understand art of allowing. Art of allowing yourself to be in vibrational alignment with the well-being that you deserve. Now you know everything that is important. There isn't anything else that we could ever say to you would be more important to you than recognizing that you hold the key now to opening the vibrational vortex to allow the emotional journey that will make you feel better now. And when you feel better now, consistently, doors open, circumstances change, and the world caters to you in a way that few of you have realized yet. If you can hear this, then you're off and running. If you can wake up every morning and think the thoughts you want to think, then nothing can keep you from anything. Okay. But if you're waking up and your thoughts are contained by the manifestation, then you can't move on where you are.
So then I feel pretty close, because I feel as if, to make, I've been called up every year, and I kind of do it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But I know how I do it, and I know how. So I'm pretty good at visualizing, and so that's my assumption of how I get pretty much what the things that I get. So even though I might use the term big. I'm pretty good at visualizing those things. So, I mean, I feel as if the, $1,000, $2,000 more a month, that's work. But even though I might use that term, I feel as if that's easier for me because work is not something I factor in.
The thing that's tripping you up is the distinction between, in other words, you are equating so much effort with so much money. And so, that's what you meant a little bit when you were saying, I know that I can do the work. I know that I can do the hard work.
For an incremental amount, but I feel as if...
Because I am limited by the amount of effort that I can offer. In other words, if I'm thinking in terms of dollars for effort, then I can only offer so much effort. There are so many hours in a day, and there are only so many people willing to pay me equivalency for what I'm offering.
Right.
So you have to stop looking at your earning in terms of equivalency for effort and begin looking at your receiving. Let's change the word earning to receiving. And let's change effort to vibration, to personal vibrational offering. Can you hear the difference? Because if it's about earning and effort, then you're right. You're limited to how much you can do. You're limited to how many things you can accomplish, or to how many people that you can convince about the value of what you're offering. But when you understand that it's not about earning, it's about receiving. And it's not about effort, it's about vibration. So it's not about doing, it's about thinking. And it's not even so much about being aware of your thought as it is being aware of how you feel when you think the thought. Now you've got the formula.
Now that I understand the formula for creating, now that I understand that I do get the essence of what I think about, and most important, now that I understand that I can tell by the way I'm feeling whether I'm focused upon money or lack of money, I feel confident that in time I will align my thoughts with abundance, and money will flow powerfully into my experience. I understand that the people around me hold many different perspectives about money, about wealth, about spending, saving, philanthropy, giving money, receiving money, earning money, and so forth. And it's not necessary for me to understand their opinions or experiences. I'm relieved to know that I do not have to sort all of that out. It is very nice to know that my only work is to align my own thoughts about money with my own desires about money, and that whenever I'm feeling good, I have found that alignment. I like knowing that it's all right for me to occasionally feel negative emotion regarding money. But it is my intention to quickly direct my thoughts in better feeling directions, because it's logical to me that thoughts that feel good when I think them will bring positive results. I understand that money will not necessarily manifest instantly in my experience with the changing of my thinking, but I do expect to see steady improvement as a result of my deliberate effort to think better feeling thoughts. The first evidence of my alignment with money will be my improved feeling, my improved mood, my improved attitude. And then real changes in my financial situation will be soon to follow. I'm certain about that. I am aware of the absolute correlation between what I've been thinking and feeling about money and what is actually happening in my life experience. I can see the evidence of the law of attraction's absolute and unerring response to my thought, and I look forward to more evidence in response to my improved thoughts. I can feel a powerful leveraging of energy in being more deliberate about my thoughts. I believe that at many levels I have always known this, and it feels good to return to my core beliefs about my power and value and worthiness. I am living a very abundant life, and it feels so good to realize that whatever this life experience causes me to desire, I can achieve that. I love knowing that I am unlimited. I feel tremendous relief in recognizing that I do not have to wait for money or things to materialize before I can feel better.